Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is B, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing some of my journey with you guys and letting you guys know some things that I've updated. Now I'm going to show you guys a picture of my starting point, because if you're new you have no idea who I am or anything about me. So I've just been documenting my relaxed hair journey. There's a myth out there that relaxed hair can't grow, and I'm doing everything I can to show you guys that that's false and it's possible. I've done it before and I'm currently in the process of doing it again. So this next clip, I can't talk. This next clip is my starting point. And this is my hair now as of a few days ago. So as you guys can see, my hair is pretty healthy. I don't need to trim it or anything. In fact, I got my trim back in May. And if you've been following me, then you know that I have this thing when it comes to like hairstylists. Like, we just don't get along because of like all of my bad experiences I've had. But I recently needed a trim really bad. I'm gonna show you guys like what I was working with at the time. I was at the point where I was desperate. I really needed a trim. I knew I couldn't do it myself, and so I did a lot of research and I found someone and she did my trim and I loved it. And we were talking and she suggested that I come to her for my relaxers and that I switch my relaxer. At the time when she saw me, she said she noticed that my hair was a little bit dry. That was something I noticed too. But she said that she can, help me, and I'm open to receiving any type of help as long as it's gonna help me in my journey. So I told her, I was like, okay, I'll think about it. So this part of the video is sponsored by TEAMI Blends. This is a product of theirs that I've been using, and it is their Greens Superfood Blend. Now the reason why I like this product is because it has so many benefits. It's made with wheatgrass, spirulina, it's made with matcha, and it has 16 superfood blends. It's 100% plant-based, vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, dairy/soy-free. It's also made without additives. It has no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and no artificial chemicals. Like, you can't ask for more in a product when it comes to your health. So I do have a coupon code for you guys. You guys get to save 25% off on an order of $29.99 or more by using my code, and that's BEERUSS25. If you forget, that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and write it down below. Me personally, I don't have enough time to eat all of the vitamins and nutrients that I need. I'm constantly on the go. In my last video I shared a recipe with you guys of a smoothie that I love to drink, but I also realized that that also takes time, and some of you guys may not have the time to even make a smoothie. So I'm going to give you an alternative. This is the quickest way to get your greens down as possible. So what you're gonna do is you are going to take the green superfood blend. You're gonna take a scoop full of it and you're gonna put it in your TEAMI tumbler with some water. You're gonna shake it up, and then you are going to enjoy all the benefits. Now before I do that, I do want to talk about the tumbler a little bit. You can screw off the bottom. Okay, so if you want to put something in there, you can shake it. And now I'm literally going to drink my greens. That's super easy. Now up to that point, I was the one doing my relaxers at home all the time. Like, guys, the struggle was real. I would follow the directions on the box, but I was just pretty much doing like whatever I could, and I didn't have anybody to help me. I got desperate, so I would like beg my husband, and he would just try to do the best that he could to get the back. And things were fine, you know, for the first year or so, everything was okay. But I was noticing that my hair was, you know, I had like different like textures in my hair. So the first relaxer I did was super straight, but then every relaxer after that was kind of like very textured, and I had like this Texlax look going on, and that wasn't what my goal was at all. Like, I want that like sleek straight hair with just a little bit of texture, because you never want to relax your hair bone straight. So I wanted like maybe like 80-85% of my hair to be straight, but that's not what was going on. I had like just, it was just uneven looking, like it wasn't like uniform. This is my hair air dried, okay? And my roots are extremely puffy. It's like time for me to do a relaxer, and I'm just like at the point in my journey where I need some help. So I'm going to a hair salon on Friday. She's gonna do my relaxer. I've been holding it down, y'all, but like for some reason my roots are super thick, and then my ends are a little bit thinner. So she's just gonna kind of like balance it out and make them even. But I don't know, guys. It's just, look at it. This is like the texture. I feel like I just kind of have too much going on. Oh, ignore that gray. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. So I finally decided to do it, guys. I went to the hair salon for a relaxer. I went back to her again for the relaxer.
Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I want to wake up with you in the morning. Say what you
my hair again. You guys, like, it was such a good job that I don't even need a trim like right now. So I'm going to see how my hair looks in 3 months, and that is something I get asked from you guys sometimes, is how often do I trim? And my answer is always the same: I trim as needed. So I think that's the best, you know, method to use, because if you're constantly trimming your hair and you don't really need to trim it, then you're just pretty much losing like the length. Like, I could have chosen to trim it this time, but I feel like that's taking off length that I don't necessarily have to. I will no longer be relaxing at home. It was just me doing it and like getting the help of my husband to do the back. And I know, y'all, that he is so happy to be done with me, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I kind of like pressured him to do it, because he don't know what he doing, you know. He used to have dreads back in the day, and so I was like, hey babe, remember back in the day when I used to retwist your hair all the time? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna need you to help me out, you know. I need help with my hair in the back. I don't have anybody, can you help me? And he was hesitant, but he did it, and we got through it. And now, y'all, he happier than me. He's like so happy that I found like a professional to do my hair. So that is the first update for you guys. I'm officially going to salons to get my relaxer. The second update is I actually changed my relaxer completely. Those of you who've been following me, you know that ORS was like my line. I kept telling you guys, you know, I use ORS and normal strength. And the relaxer that she suggested for me was a firm, sensitive scalp relaxer. I told her the reason why I was using ORS was because that was the only relaxer I found that didn't burn when I applied it, because I do have a very sensitive scalp. And so what she said is, she was like, well, I have a relaxer for sensitive scalp that's a lot more superior than ORS. And she's like, I think you should try it, and I think it will look, you know, good on you. It will work with your hair and everything that you're telling me. So I really like trusted her, and I went ahead and I used it. And you know, my results are amazing. My hair felt super conditioned. I always thought it was normal when you get a relaxer for it to kind of be hard, you know, after applying it. I just thought like, oh, you know, the first, you know, week or so your hair is gonna feel a little bit hard because you just relaxed it. And she told me that was not the case at all. She's like, no girl, your hair, it shouldn't feel hard at all. And after putting, you know, a firm on my hair, I noticed that it was so soft. I'm just like constantly learning along my journey, and my goal is to share the information with you guys. So if I've shared something with you in the past, like the relaxer I'm using, and you've bought it, then, you know, just know that, you know, I will be making changes along my journey. Please don't be mad if you bought ORS. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It may just still be fine for you, but like right now, that's like not something that I'm using anymore, because I realized that I wanted to progress a little bit more, and this was a change that I needed to make. And one thing I will say is that making the switch was so hard for me, guys. Like, I am so loyal when it comes to just like things that I'm used to that work, things that serve me. I mean, y'all, I got a shirt in my closet from Rave. If you know, you know, like Rave used to be the spot. I think that was like in the middle school or beginning of high school. So I've had a shirt, I want to say, for over 15 years. Y'all thought I was playing? Boom, this shirt, okay? I've had this shirt since, I want to say, middle school or like beginning of high school. This is from Rave, guys. Rave. And guess what? I still wear it. It looks fine. It comes off the shoulder. It does everything I needed to do, so I'm still rocking it, okay? So when I tell you guys that like switching from ORS was hard for me, it really was. But at the end of the day, I feel like if there's, you know, a product out there that's going to serve me a little bit better in my hair journey, then I'm willing to try it. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and try every new thing that comes out, but if I'm noticing something about my hair and there's something out there that will improve, you know, whatever's happening to my hair, then I'm willing to, you know, try it. So if you like this video, then show me that you liked it by pressing on the like button. Also, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know some updates that you guys have. I know this is my update, but I want to know how you guys are doing too. How are you in your hair journey? Are you thriving? Are you near your goal? Are you far away from your goal? Do you have any questions, any advice you need, video ideas? That's a lot of stuff, but just comment down below. Just let me know what's going on. And finally, don't forget to click on that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, as well as that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I release a new video. Bye, guys.